Hold on. I'm back. What, cut, what, what, Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Whatever. So, Mr. Flowfish Jr. is 67 now. Well, 67.8, which is almost 68. And he has got 3 maxed attributes now. So it's time to level up. And we can do it the hard way. Fighting, 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 fighting. Till somehow armorer or restore or conjuration or a combination of those, or maybe marksman or whatever, have risen 2 more levels. But of course we can use the tactical skills that are in the major and minor, major and minor. And he's in Malkashishi now, or somewhere thereabouts, which is quite close to Gnesis. Which is an option, because in Gnesis there are some traders. If I'm not mistaken, there is a pawnbroker. I don't know whether he ever spoke to him. I don't think so, because the only humanoid trader he ever spoke to is Arille in Seidanin. Of course, the way to Arille is very simple. You simply cast a skeleton and say, transport me to the sweet little house in Seidanin, and then from there you go to the shop and you do some trading, and then it's time to level up. But there are plenty more options. When he was around 21, he received an amulet from Lord Welcome, which allows you to add traders anywhere. Rough and tough traders, pretty rich traders as well, or easy traders with not so much money, humanoids that is, and of course plenty of non-humanoid traders like Daedra and animals. And I'm considering a couple of humanoid traders in the Malkashishi hidden shrine, because Malkashishi, of course, that's where, in my mod at least, Zyron's ghost is floating around, his corpse is at the top floor with the index, and the index is a means to bring you there whenever you want to go there. And he was killed by maniacs, and he always asks whether you, always asks, but when you meet him for the first time, he asks, did you meet any, and please avenge me. And so if you bring him bring the ghost some ingredients from the maniacs originally, but later on I added the morons as well. I gave them some other kind of ingredients, and if you bring them to him and you say, okay, juicify them, he turns them into juices, drinks, potions with similar qualities. So if some maniac should have an ingredient with fortify health and fortify strength and restore something else and shield from fire, whatever, the potion from that ingredient will result in a similar potion with a duration of half a minute at certain strength, and depends on whether it's a moron or a maniac ingredient, how long and how strong the potion is. Of course, the moron ingredients don't have as many effects as the maniac ingredients. So I don't trade maniac or moron ingredients, I just save them in the inventory, which has room enough for by now his maximum encumbrance is 1400 something, 14 and a half, I think, and yeah, his health is 1414, which is nice. So sometimes I'm confused. I see the number and I'm thinking it's the one number, and I'm looking at the other one, and the bars don't match with my what I've been through with him at that in a game, whatever. Damn it, English and me, it's still not working very well. But anyway, he's 67.8 now. He has the required 3 attributes at 10 increment since the last level up. So yeah, trading is an option, but of course you can also add locks and unlock them. But to add locks you have to use a spell from alteration, and you might add a bit to alteration which would have been added otherwise in the next level. Doesn't matter. I'm not focusing on willpower with this one. No. He's got plenty of reflection and spell absorption, and he's quite thoroughly protected by his armor, the warding armor, and probably he'll switch to the Goldrick armor within a couple of levels. Or maybe even epic, because he got quite a lot of epic armor items now in Rick's place, which is another place where he easily where he can go easily using Rick's portable portal. But in that place there are only creature traders which don't barter, and the bartering increases the mercantile skill, and mercantile is a skill that I don't use anywhere because I always trade with creature traders, travelers or summons, or whatever I encounter, guards, friendly creatures, skeletons. Or the summons that are cast by hostile creatures, but which haven't turned hostile yet. So when a horror crab summons a couple of saints, you can trade with them, and it's fun. It's fun. You're weighing way too much, and you can trade tons of stuff for probably, maybe if you're lucky, if you're very lucky, an epic repair hammer. Wow, man, these are great. They are very, very rare, but oh, so beautiful. How much? 7 minutes? What I've been doing all this time. Anyway, I think I'll add a couple of traders in Xiron's place. Xiron, whatever. Probably Nord, boy and girl, and what's next? I don't even know what's the next stage. And then there's the... Damn it. See, I hardly use them. They are the dancers. They are called the dancers, but they do trade. Danser maintenant, Bretons, and that's the third stage. And the fourth stage has the most difficult trader, that's the Argonian, but they are very, very rich. So if you're a very good trader, which Flailfist definitely is not, he's got very low mercantile, but it's a trick, and well, why not use it more often? I've used it a couple of times now to quickly level up when I'm done fighting for that level. And why do you keep growing when there's nothing more to gain? Because I don't know, it's just addictive somehow. I still don't have everything, and the things I did have, I've made some nice sculptures from them at certain places, and I don't want to dismantle those sculptures. I want to find more and maybe buy some for lots of money, but I don't have money because I don't have money as a person, but my hero, Flailfist Jr., doesn't have money either, hardly any money. He always does 0 trades, preferably. So when he sells lots of stuff to a skeleton or a golden saint. He buys things from her or him, it, which are equally priced, almost equal or exactly the same price, but their weight is way less. English is a fucking stupid language. Their weight is way less than the weight of the things he buys is way less than the things he sells. The weight of the weight. Damn it. So he sells 250 encumbrance and he buys 20 encumbrance, each at the same price, in one deal, in one trade. So the total sum of gold that is transferred is zero, the zero trade. That's something that is not his invention. It's been around for a couple of heroes. Maybe started with Jotem or even before her with Gerhard. No, I think, Gerhard might have been one of the first to do so, but RQ, for instance, a very old hero, he walks around with maybe 100 million gold in his inventory. It weighs nothing, so why not? That's his choice, but it's not the choice of the modern heroes. And maybe in a couple of years I play differently. Maybe I won't play at all anymore because, yeah, you're getting older. I'm a human. I'm not an Argonian. I'm not a game creature. I'm a human. I'm getting older. Well, the alternative to getting older is dying, and that's not the option I'm going for right now. No, definitely not. It may seem differently because I'm smoking and I'm drinking and I'm tubing and whatever, but dying is not the thing I'm going for right now. I'm going for level 70, level 80, level 90, level 100. I want to see what it's like, what the game is like at those levels. It must be horrible. And I've freed, because I've got a new mouse now, an old mouse, very old mouse, but it's working very well. It's a Razer mouse, so I bought it when I had money. And it's working fabulously. And the game is working fabulously again, and I've uncapped everything. So when he gets 70, goes to 70, level 80, level 90, the piranhas, they will be horrible. The sea will be horrible, and I'll see, and I'll add things at those levels. And that's what the point is of making such a high level hero. What is challenging at that stage? That's what I want to find out, and that's what I want to build. So it'll add another level of intense, deadly battle, making it all the more addictive. Bye bye. That's all. Cheers.